Okay, hello, welcome. I just got back from the movies and the import store that I go to in the town where I go see the movies. And I just wanted to show you some of the things I bought and how much they cost. I know some of you guys are interested in like this kind of stuff. Others of you be, oh my God, look at all that junk food. But literally, I haven't bought any of this stuff in 2015 because it's been a while since I've been to the movies. Last time I went was in December, I think. Some of this stuff is rare, and for me, because I live in such a countryside rural place. Now, some of the things I've mentioned that I can now get locally. I can get Dr. Pepper locally now, and a fairly cheap price, about 60 yen a can. And I'm just going to quote yen. You do the math if you want to convert it to your currency. Literally, just like 2 weeks ago, my local grocery store started carrying this brand of flour tortilla. And I'm very, very happy because I used to buy these at the import store. So I wouldn't have them very often, but I use these to make tacos, to make wraps. There's 5 of them, and this package of 5, they're fairly small. Like here's a plate. So 5 of them is about $3. I was about to say $3. See, I was about to do American money. About 300 yen. I think 279 yen. So those I can get locally now, as long as they keep having them. They also started carrying Hershey miniatures. So this small bag is 150 grams. I think there's about 18 to 20 miniatures in here, and this bag costs about 400 yen, so a little pricey, but I like it. I like to share them with my students. It's kind of a taste of home, so I get these occasionally. So that's stuff that's available locally. All right, let's go into some stuff that I bought. Now, the place that I go to 2 places when I go to the movies. One's more of a grocery store, and one's more of a shop that's in the mall that really sells coffee and wine and stuff, but they also have a lot of import pasta and all these other kinds of things. The grocery store, I got these 2 items. This is, I'm gonna make, yeah, it's like telling me don't do that. Pepperidge Farm cookies, these Nantuckets, dark chocolate. These are awesome cookies. There's 8 cookies in here, and these are like Costco size things. They have a thing with Costco, this store. There's a Costco in Hiroshima. I've never been to it, but a lot of jets now go to that to get American foods. So you have to buy 4 of these, are in this big box, for 1,380 yen. So, what's that? 350? Yeah, about 350 yen a bag. I have no idea. Pepperidge Farm cookies are kind of expensive, so I don't think that's so bad. And these are awesome balls cookies. I mean, I just love these cookies. And I give these out at Christmas. I gave these out as gifts to like my hairdresser, my boss, a couple other people, because they're kind of unusual, and they're just so delicious, and they are very American. The other thing I got was Doritos. Now, you will see Doritos for sale in Japan, the Japanese version. You'll also see Cheetos. I warn you now, never eat Japanese Cheetos if you've ever eaten American Cheetos. They're horrible. They taste nothing like American Cheetos. But the Doritos here are all kinds of weird flavor, like wasabi and beef, or ebi, fried shrimp. Some of you might think, hey, that sounds good. But for me, I just want toasted corn, regular Doritos. Like I can make nachos. I have them with my tacos. Regular, and they actually say on the bag, export. So you know that they're not made in Japan. And I don't know where they have a lot of, they're made in Taiwan. They have a lot of Japanese on the back here still, but these are actually like American tasting Doritos. And they're fairly regular price. I want to say 350 yen for this bag, so maybe that's a little pricey. But I actually bought, I actually bought 3 bags of this flavor and 2 bags of taco flavor to kind of, because I won't go back to the movies now for 2 or 3 weeks. It's not like I go every weekend or something. Okay, and then here's into the bag. I got a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. And again, they put little Japanese on it. This was about 300 yen. So I just got 1. I should have probably gotten 2. Easy to make. I got a big jar of salsa, which I don't know if it's a brand. Let me see if I can. They wrap it in all this stuff. Not really. And they only had mild. I kind of, I don't mind a little bit hotter, like a medium, but hot is usually too hot. But this was about 400 yen. Pretty big jar. So that's pretty good. It's kind of more, they sell kind of a Japanese, have a brand of ketchup here called Kagome. And they also sell Kagome salsa, and it's really horrible. I got big tortillas, just because sometimes I like making, things where you can put more stuff in. So these are Old El Paso. That's a brand that's probably fairly known to you if you're an American. And these are fairly expensive. 10 of these for 650 yen. So for 10 flour tortillas, that's kind of pricey. But again, I don't buy them that often. I just bought one packet. I really needed taco seasoning. And they had Old El Paso. And then they had Lowry's, and so I just got one of each, but then I realized the Lowry's one is hot. So maybe that might be a little too spicy for me, but I'll try it and give it away to a friend if it is. So that's important to spice up your ground beef. Oh, I actually got two. There you go. These are about 100 yen each. No, this regular is 200 yen. This was on sale for 100 yen, which is why I grabbed it, even though I didn't realize it was hot. And then I got some beer. For me, beer means root beer. So they sell Dad's root beer. They often also sell cherry Coke, but they were out of it. So I just got a couple cans of root beer. Root beer is kind of a fun thing. And that's it. So that's kind of my haul. That's a big reason why I drive so far to go to the movies, is because these two shops are there. But it's so exciting that my local town is also starting to have some of these items. And I won't have to drive there all the time, and my diet or my menu can stay a little bit more varied. Because when you run out of tortillas, you have to stop making things that involve tortillas. But anyway, a little bit of shopping in Japan, what things cost, and that's it. Okay, peace, guys. See ya.